So classical music, it is not mere music, it is a way of living, and that leads to something, it leads to God. It's a connection between God and soul. So we have Sudha Joshi ma'am, with whom we are going to talk about classical music and her journey about classical music.
Namaste, I am Sudha Joshi. I am in Hindustani classical music since my childhood. And I was working in Canara Bank as an officer and now retired.
So ma'am, for how long you have been practicing this Hindustani classical music?
Yeah.
Like from your guru,
Yeah.
and like from you said your childhood.
Yeah.
So from where did this journey actually started?
Actually, since my birth, as I am lucky to be born in parents who were both singers. So my mother was a local singer and my father was a singer for the dramas also he has sung. So since my birth only, the atmosphere was music in my house. And I think the age of 5 years or 6 years I can remember, I learned music from my mother.
That's
Then
like
my father also
2 years.
started, 3-4 years, maybe very small kid. I don't remember the age. But I remember that my mother used to appreciate me in front of others. When I was 3-year-old child, I was singing. Like that my mother used to say, I don't remember. So since then I was very much interested in music. I used to sing with my mother, sing with my father. And we used to have a bhajana in our house every Thursday. All the local people, outside people used to come to our house and we used to perform the bhajana. So I used to participate in that. Like that I started singing. And my parents, they were very much, they came to know that I can become a good singer. Then they sent me to a very good, well-known musician, M.G. Modak. He was my first guru. And he only gave me the tanpura in my hand and he started teaching me what is classical, Hindustan classical, what is there in that, how to learn it, how to go ahead with that. Like that, he only taught me. First raga he took Dhimpalas, then Bhoop raga, all beginning ragas he
So
took.
you started with that Hindustani
Hindustani
gharana
gharana
music.
only I started.
Okay.
Then when I went to colleges and all, I learned from Madam Sharda Hangal. She is a daughter of, not daughter I can say, she is belongs to same city of Gangubai Hangal, Padma Vibhushan Gangubai Hangal. So I got a very good teacher there.
Yeah.
Then from there I picked up a lot of classical music, even up to little Thumri also I learned. Then I went for AIR audition.
Yeah.
And she only guided me how to go to AIR and how to practice and all. Then
So,
I got immediately selected from AIR at the age of 18 or 19 I think. I started singing on AIR.
So was it always like bhajan only, like your genre was limited?
First
to
I started
bhajan?
with Sugam Sangeet, light music
Light music.
in AIR. That time I was not so thorough with the classic. I was learning but not so thorough to give independent singing. That I was not so much thorough. Then I gave programs in AIR for 7 to 8 years. Along with that I did my MA also in mathematics. I stood first in MA to the university. Mathematics. I got gold medals in the university. I was topper of BA and MA both. Then bad luck to me, my father was transferred to some other city. Then I had to leave the city. Then again luck knocked my door. I got a very good teacher there.
Okay.
Still more excellent teacher.
So where you transferred?
I transferred to Bijapur.
Acha,
And there I started learning with Bhimrao Nidugundi. He was a very super singer and very much famous in those days. He was very much well-known singer. And he was singing Jaipur Gharana actually. And I started learning with him. Along with that I got a job also in Canara Bank. I joined this also and started this also. Both together.
So apart from music, you were also like you have to.
I was interested because I was a rank holder in this one. Immediately I got
So you
a job
have to
and
work also.
why to waste time like that, I joined. So after 5:30 when my bank used to close, I used to go to music class and learn music up to 7:30, 8 o'clock up to night. Then I used to go back home. Then again next morning 5:30 I used to get up and practice the music whatever I had learned previous day. And my mother used to help me. She used to prepare 1 cup of coffee and keep in front of me.
Like every day riyaz.
Every day.
Riyaz was important.
Yeah, riyaz was important and I was so much fond of music. I was not leaving it.
So that
I was not going
interest was
anywhere.
also-
No marketing, nothing doing. No this one friend circle, parties, functions, no. Whenever I used to get time, I used to practice. that much fad I was having with music.
It's like you always had that thing that you haven't, don't have to leave that. You
Yeah,
never had
I
that.
didn't want to leave it.
So, but then, like, you never thought of carrying it as a profession. Like, you entered into
It was
banking.
there. It was there actually. Very much inner of my mind. It was there. My inner mind was telling me, "You go to music only, music only. Leave the job."
Because it's very difficult. Like,
Yeah.
you came back from like bank, you joined the bank
Yeah.
job. You came back 5:30. Then you have to
Always,
sing. Then again.
Yeah.
So there was a complete routine that is stiff.
Yeah, yeah.
So if
Because
you could
both
have-
were opposite. Bank
Yes,
is
even-
tension
exactly.
and music is different. But when I got married, I learnt how much financial is also more important in life. So we were not so much well off that time. So I thought I can't leave the job. So I didn't take more promotions then. Only one promotion I took. So I kept it there only on that level. No, bank very much less level. And I gave more importance for music. Like that I sorted out.
So you didn't take promotions with that, so that
Promotion,
you can
only
give
one
time
promotion
to
I took.
classical music.
Only one promotion because of my manager's forced me so much. You are talented, you are intelligent, madam, you don't keep in the lower post. Then I said, okay, one more post I can take. One more promotion I took, that's all. But my main interest was in music only, consumer music only.
So what kind of like genre you took on AI or programs on AI?
Programs I was giving only. Then when I got married, my husband was working in North India, Allahabad. Then he came to Delhi, then he came to Surat. All the time I was practicing myself only because I didn't get the teacher there. It was a very unknown place for me and I was not even knowing the Hindi language also.
Yeah, from like Kannada to Hindi. Like
yes,
we are troubling, we are having trouble from Hindi to Kannada.
Like that. I was also having a problem with Hindi. And somehow I managed myself because already I had learned so much and I used to practice in a perfect way. Like that every day. Like that I continued. When my children grew little more, then grew up a little more, then I went to give the Visharad exam, which was half done. I completed Visharad and got 2 gold medals in that. So again the examiner who came to the Visharad exam, Sri Haresh Bhai Bhausar, national artist, A grade A plus artist, he was in Gujarat. So he was impressed by my singing and he said, why you are keeping here only, come to me. Within 5 years I can make you somebody, like that he said. I was very much happy about that, and I thanked God and went to him. He was in Valsad, I was in Surat, 80 kilometers away. I used to go up and down every Sunday. Up to Saturday banking work. Sunday morning 5 o'clock I used to go to Valsad, catch a train and go to his house and learn there, practice there and come back to the station.
So that level of dedication.
Then come back to Surat. In Surat actually we were not staying 20 kilometers away because my husband was working in a factory. We were staying in a factory colony that was 20 kilometers away from Surat station. From company's buses I used to go again to my house. Like that I travelled. So many Sundays I did for near about 1 or 2 years I learnt with him. And he was excellent, means excellent. He was a disciple of Pandit Jasraj.
Okay.
You must be knowing, everybody knows
Pandit
in India,
Jasraj,
Pandit
yes.
Jasraj disciple.
Yes, I've
And
heard
I
about
learnt with him Mewati Gharana. I changed the Gharana, Jaipur to Mewati.
Mewati.
Then it was also beautiful singing it was. And he made me a real pure classical music, how to sing. Whatever small mistakes were there in me, he all rectified it and he taught me so well and so well and so well.
So you were always improving and improving.
Improving.
Yes. So did marriage ever halted your classical singing?
No,
Ever,
no, never. My husband was very much interested and he is very much helping me all the time.
He was
Since
always
my marriage,
supporting.
Yeah. Before only when the interview, marriage in girl, boy, sing. That time only I had told I was already singing and
Okay.
my parents also told my in-laws. She is a good artist singing. They said we like music and we love music.
Okay,
Let
so
her
you
continue,
want
we
to-
don't have any objection. And my husband helped. Wherever I went, wherever we shifted, he has carried my tanpura with that big tanpura.
Tanpura,
That time this electronic were not
Yes. Even now we have
He used
Tanpura
to carry
app
it.
in phone.
Yes, he has carried it. He has helped me in shifting all the things, helped me in practicing, helped me in looking after the kids, helped me in doing the jobs and everything he has helped. So biggest help from my husband. Thank God. So then I continued like this only. And after that Harish Bhai Bhavsar left for Canada. And his daughter was there and he wanted to do some programs there. He left for America. Then again my break was there, little learning break was there. By the time my husband also took transfer to some other Hyderabad. After coming to Hyderabad, what happened is I got another good guru. That is Bhimsen Manur.
Okay.
He is a disciple of Sudha Joshi.
Bhimsen.
That everybody knows. Direct disciple of Sudha Joshi. Then he told that you are from Mewati Gharana and I am Kirana Gharana. How you will do? And I said, sir, I don't have other choice. I have to change the Gharana. You have to help me in that.
So you changed like from Jaipur to Mewati to different
Mewati to
Gharanas.
Kirana.
Okay.
Because of my lifestyle and my
Lifestyle.
condition was like that, family problems. I can't go back to Surat again because my husband has already shifted to Hyderabad. And he taught me Kirana Gharana music. Then many cheeses he changed, all classical, khayal, how if there is some difference between Mewati Gharana and Kirana Gharana. The swaras, how we take and jumping in
It's
this thing,
different.
Bhimsen Joshi style is totally unique. Unique
Okay.
style. Nobody can copy and it is
So you never find difficulty in changing?
got a difficult. For 1 year I could not follow him.
Oh.
1 year just went away. I used to try, used to practice. And a later date I got it. And I changed from Mewati to Kirana Gharana. And now I am singing in Kirana Gharana.
So ma'am, at what time, like what year you thought of teaching students?
Teaching
like you also
after,
started at the
yeah.
Skype
Yeah.
and you teach students on Skype
Yeah,
and
Skype,
also
and-
personally. So
yeah,
when
yeah.
did you started that?
Actually, when I was in Hyderabad, when my daughter got married, I was quite freed with my family problems and
Okay.
family affairs. So I became free that time. When I was about to retire 2-3 years, I got the idea that I came back from my daughter's marriage. I felt very much feeling vacant, no? I lost my daughter, she went there, I'm
Aww.
alone. Loneliness I felt. Then I thought, let me collect some students. They are my daughters and children.
Some children.
So I got that idea and started.
So you started teaching.
Yeah.
So when did the Skype teaching came in?
Skype, one student, she transferred to some other place.
Okay.
Then she, madam, I don't want to discontinue with you, what I should
Oh.
do. Then I said, you come on Skype, we will, again I will continue. Like that it started. So then that made me to take other students also
Students
to
also.
once.
Ma'am, what do you think? What is the future of Hindustani classical music in this era of like pop, jazz, rap, so like this Western music? It has different genres, soft music. So what do you think? What is the importance of classical music that you see? So
Hindustani classical or any classical music I can define as a parental music. Because to get a branch of anything you need root is the must for to get any branch or tree anything to come up.
Root.
So this is the root, parental. So first you need to learn this, then only you can sing any type of music. And all the other types of musics are they can rule for a small temporary period. But this music is permanent.
we cannot deny the importance
We
of
cannot,
classical.
yeah. Everybody, whoever nowadays is a singer, he has learnt in classical music
Classical
first. It is a must. Just like to learn English or any language, you need to learn ABCD.
Grammar.
So
Yeah.
this is the thing. You should be learnt of some classical music. You should have learnt.
So ma'am, what are your future plans regarding this? Like how you will take it further with the students and the classical music along with you?
So definitely till my voice and my body allows me to sing, I am going to sing. I am going to teach. And wherever any people call me for their help or anything in their institution, I am ready to help them honorably. I don't demand any financial. I am happy with my financial conditions now. So I want everybody in India, everybody should learn, and majority people should learn, and they should come up in this Hindustani classical, because it is our speciality of Hindustan. India ka speciality hai wo. We cannot forget our culture.
So what gharana do you teach to the students? Which gharana?
Gharana, all gharanas are good and they are having their own specialities. Wherever your teacher is available, whatever possible, you learn the same gharana. I don't distinguish between any gharanas. All are good gharanas.
Coming up generation, coming up people should
See,
continue
what-
with this Hindustani classical
Yeah,
music.
yeah. My whatever observation with my students and other students is they will come to the class and start the singing, and they will expect very fast improvement in their singing.
Grasping, yeah.
Immediately they want to go for playback singing. Within 2 years or 3 years, they are not even ready to take 2 years duration also. Within 6 months, 5 months, they want to go to some competitions or some playback
there are
singing.
so many platforms
raps,
also. Indian Idol,
yeah, so many are there. They are diverted to that one.
Okay.
But it is not that easy. It is a big struggle, and there is no shortcut in music. It will take its own time for anybody to come up in that field. It will take lot of time. So if you first learn the swaras, ragas perfectly, at least 10-15 ragas you learn perfectly well, then you think of going to some other. There you will shine also, and your Sangeeta will be appreciated by whole world. You will be appreciated.
Yes, you can have.
Now I will show you how Todi Raga is sung.
Okay.
लंगर का करिया जिन मारो लंगर का लंगर का करिया जिन मारो की मोरी अगवा लग जावे मोरी अगवा लग जावे लंगर का करिया जिन का करिया जिन लंगर का करिया जिन मारो की मोरी अगवा लग जावे की मोरी अगवा लग जावे लंगर का करिया जिन मारो लंगर का करिया जिन मारो लंगर का लंगर का लंगर का करिया जिन मारो जिन मारो.
So ma'am, it was a great time with you. Thank you for giving us this time and this interview. It was really helpful. I came to know about your devotion and your journey, your hard work. Thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for you also. And I could say something about Hindustani classical teacher. I could take my Guruji's name, everybody's name. I could take their name. So I feel very happy for this. And I wish that all of you also should learn Hindustani classical, and
Sure, ma'am.
it should never, this classical Hindustani should never stop.
Fade away.
It should
Shouldn't
not fade away.
Okay. So it's a pleasure having you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time.
So I am thankful to you also. Namaste.
Once उस्ताद बिस्मिल्लाह खान said, दुनिया ख़त्म हो सकती है लेकिन संगीत नहीं, क्योंकि संगीत का कोई धर्म नहीं है. Even if the world ends, the music will still survive. The music has no caste. It is a rooted tradition that goes with the Western culture. It is a devotion, it is a divine and discipline. It's not about a gharana or guru. It's always about that aesthetic of classical, Hindustani classical music that strives in the soul of these kind of musical gurus whom we were interviewing. Thank you for staying with us. It was a great time exploring the Hindustani classical music.